There's lots of arguments in the industry around is stretching or strength training better for improving range of motion? And they're dumb arguments because stretching has always been proven to improve range of motion more than strength training. Doesn't mean that strength training doesn't have a part in allowing us to use our range of motion and to get stronger in range of motion. We're not necessarily going to get strong through our range of motion just through stretching. We need to have a strategy to progress to both learn how to use that range of motion and to get stronger in it. Eccentric training is probably the best way to do that. Now, in phase 3 of the Stretch Yourself Strong system, it is all centered around eccentric training. There's so many different ways you can do it. I'm just going to give you a simple example here with a reverse Nordic, but it's definitely probably the phase most open to interpretation, and I've seen some really amazing things that students have been doing with this phase. For something like a reverse Nordic, great expression of where we're at in terms of our quad hip flexor range of motion. So what I might do is, using some support, look at where I can get to without kind of losing my hip extension in. I might be able to get to here, and then I'm going to add the support in. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to add an isometric in, and this is going to help me to improve getting through this full eccentric range better. And what we're going to work on here is what we call an EQI. It's an eccentric quasi-isometric. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our sticking points, hold here until we fatigue, and then let ourselves come back, and we're coming back through fatigue, attempting to hold in these points. So you might need to use a little bit of support, you might not. You might be able to come all the way down here and just do your isometric, and that's fine. But we want to have a strategy where we're looking to load the muscle under length. That's what needs to happen in eccentric. Things like split squats could also be a good alternative to this. Loaded split squats, 2-to-1 eccentrics, anything that is looking to give us load as the muscle lengthens. So this isn't somewhere you would start. You know, we want to make sure we can access our range of motion, learn to use it, then we're going to add some strength. That is how we use phase 3 in the Stretch Yourself Strong system. Any questions, please ask. If you want to know more about the system, please let me know. I'll see you in the next one.